connection to Aina. And even if you look at this garden, you can see that this is our first row. Maybe they didn't fertilize as well as we thought they would. Their watering wasn't, their depth of the kalo, how they planted it had to be refined each time. This is probably like trial 3.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen kalo leaves that massive before.
Being in special education as a teacher, I noticed that a lot of my students that were in my special education classes were Native Hawaiian young men who really shouldn't have been in special education. They should have, and they were brilliant. What I realized is as I went back in their education, they weren't given, they weren't valued for what they knew, the gifts that they brought with them. And my question then is, what are we doing in our education system that targets these young men? This is their home. Shouldn't they be top of the class?
I grew up in Kona. I'm from Ho'okena is where I went to elementary school, and at that school it was a primarily Native Hawaiian community, and I saw a lot of my friends get turned off from learning. The classroom was this very sterile environment, and I was successful because I loved school and I loved teaching, but it didn't have space for all kind of learners, and I saw that really turn away some really creative and bright minds, and could be future alakai for our communities, but the environment was just that way. It was a box.
Yeah.
We had like this one class where I remember Auntie Julie should come into like mele with us, and we would learn hula, and I just loved going to the class. And that was like my first experience of having any type of cultural practices integrated into the classroom. And I can specifically remember the opportunities that were given to me to grow that. And I wish there had been more, right? And I went into middle school and high school feeling proud to be a Hawaiian, but not necessarily knowing what that meant.
Yeah.
And in contemporary, like today, what it means to be a Hawaiian today. So I think that's what Malama Honua is trying to do.
So kalo plant, what is your name?
Annika.
Annika, what is going on here? What are you doing in here?
We're pulling the kalo out by shaking it back and forth.
Let's do the reveal. Stand up and show us who you are. Ta-da!
We say that our founders of the school are both Robert Witt, who at the time was the executive director for Hawaii Association of Independent Schools. So that's the organization that runs all of the independent schools. And then, of course, Nainoa Thompson.
My imagination was that we need a school that will carry the values of the Malama Honua worldwide voyage. We train differently now. And young people, we don't train them like when I was being trained on seamanship and being able to sail a canoe. We do that, but we train them on values. We sent off a young crew for the first time. When I navigated, well, I wouldn't call it navigation, I was banging it up. I banged in some islands by Tahiti, by luck, and in 1980, it took me 33 days. We sent a team to go down to the sacred marae, Tapu Tapu Atea. That's a 2,400-mile sail. And so who would take it down there? Would it be old people like me? No, because it would mean nothing. What's the evolution? What's the advancement of Hokulea as a school? And that was let young people go. And we trained them in the issue of trust. Trust the Kealikaiki Road. It was paid by your ancestors. Trust the Va'a, because it knows the way. Trust nature, because it can show you the way. And trust your teachers. And then trust each other. And so maybe it was luck, but how come a young group with a woman navigator and a woman captain, first time in history, would take the canoe with students in their 20s, never sailed long, and they did it instead of 33 days, did it in 17. There's something about that values-based training that allows us to come together as teams. This is what the school does.
Back, forward, back, forward. You did it, buddy!
You guys gotta stand by it like taking a picture that you caught one boar. That's why you gotta make big body like this.
Vamos, boys.
coming to this school because I make lots of new friends. Sometimes I have this friend and her name is Emma, and she also can have a hula hoop on her leg while she's walking. I have a friend named Makana.
Can he hula hoop while he's walking and talking at the same time?
No.
In public schools, you're under the DOE, but under the DOE, you get facilities. So you follow the big umbrella of DOE and you have a facility. If you're in a charter school, you get to do what you think is best around education, but you get zero as far as support and facilities. Waimanalo is it's an amazing place, but it's very special, and the land situation is very unique in that you have beach lots, which are multi-million-dollar homes, and then you have ag land. It's almost impossible to find a location. So we were really, really lucky to be able to connect up with St. Matthew's.
K through 2 is at St. Matt's. Grades 3 through 6 is at Hui Malamo Kekai. 7th and 8th is here at, we call it CTEC. This is the Hawaiian Homelands Association location. Sometimes we have animals that visit. We have horses that come from the other farms.
Really?
Yes.
Horses?
Yes, they'll come visit us. So we have to call the owner to come and grab them. But
So when I was asking you who wants to, talk about your school, I was expecting maybe like 1 or 2 of you, but all of you guys wanted to. So I assume it's because you guys actually like this school? Yeah. Okay. As far as the different cool projects or activities, like what's your favorite one that you've got to experience so far?
My papa and pohaku. Yeah. We learned it from Kumuka Anohi, and she learned from Uncle Earl Kaba'o. Today we're now using our papa and pohakus who make ku'iai for the 6th graders going on the 6th grade sale.
Any of you bummed that you're making all this food and you're just gonna have to give it to someone else to eat? Yeah.
This is our 6th grade classroom. They're actually at their 6th grade sale right now. They sail for 3 nights and 4 days in Kaneohe Bay with Kanehunamoku Voyaging Academy. It's something they train for since they're in kindergarten, but it's really about them working together as a crew, coming together, learning what it's like to actually navigate a voyage, and to see how much they've grown in that week, both as crew members, but just also as how mana is always amazing to me because I see them before, and then seeing that outcome after, they really have grown into who they are, I think, a little bit more through the voyage.
It's very challenging. It's almost like we're running 3 different campuses.
Yeah.
So there has to be an office person on each, right? We have to make sure that if there is an incident, our po'okumu has to drive to the other campus to take care of that incident. So I feel like the 3 campuses really splits us and divides us and waters down our amazingness.
So we're gonna build a school,
Well, of course, why not, right?
Okay. Mālama Honua Public Charter School just recently celebrated their 10th year.
Nice.
And in 10 years, they have not been able to secure a permanent home. And so that conversation came across our desk. And now, fast forward, we are building a K through 8th campus in partnership with Mālama Honua on this site.
My hope was that the Mālama Honua Charter School is going to be a school for navigators. And our thinking is we need 10 million navigators, not on canoes. We need them in the hallways of classrooms. We need them in our universities. We need them in our healthcare systems. We need them in the poorest of our communities. We need them in science and technology. And so our view is if we can teach values and at the schools, but also prepare them academically for success as they leave the school, but they have that grounding. They know who they are, they know where they came from, and they're proud.
When you start with a values base, when you start with strengths and you start with culture, they walk away not thinking that they can't do it. They walk away saying that it is their kuleana to do it.
There's those spaces where you're just doing the right thing and you're on the right path. And one of those moments was when Hokulea came to Kaiona. So our whole school got to be down there. And Hokulea came into Kaiona and we got to engage in protocol. And our haumana knew all the oli because it's what we practiced at school. So they were so proud to welcome all those crew members off the wa'a And then I also got to have the opportunity to paddle on one of the canoes bringing in crew members, and my son got to join me on there. And I feel like those moments are the ones where you're like, okay, we're doing the right thing, we're on the right path. And it's that beautiful image of seeing our students standing there in their Malama Honua shirts, greeting Hokulea and the crew member, that will always stick with me. Okay, sorry, I didn't know I was gonna cry. It's good tears. It's just, yeah.
What do you like about being in the classroom?
Meditation.
Do you know what the meditation's purpose is? Like why you guys meditate?
I don't know what purpose means.
Okay, what are you so excited about? Why are you so amped up?
Playing with the big kids.
Oh, the big kids are out. That's your favorite? Okay, you ready to go play with them?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Go get them.
I need the